Need to clean my gun better. So. Alright. Let's just wait for some people to get in. Yes. So if you're wondering why I'm wearing glasses, aside from the simple fact of because I feel like it actually does help me see a little bit more detail about, like for example in the bolt, it helps me see a little bit more of the scratch patterns in it from where the grease wasn't thick enough to protect it very well. Well, that's partially true. It's mostly just I feel like it. Okay, so one of these sets don't work, so I have to use this. That's actually fitted to the barrel. Hi, wait, on it, you actually got your own live stream. You got your own YouTube channel. Cool, so now you don't have to use your mom's. That's some cool beans. Since you can't see under the desk what I was doing, there are these little rods that you screw and unscrew. Awesome. But, like, this section screws into this section. Can't do it very quick. And then these sections screw together so that you can make it as long or as short as you need, depending on how long the barrel of your gun is. Depending on how long the barrel of your gun is. Ugh. I promise, I passed English class. What do I do first? I'm thinking I'll use the big old brush. But I don't remember where I put my brush. Shoot. That's the problem with being this busy. I don't remember where I put all my gun cleaning stuff. I know it's all within this general room, but I don't remember much past there. Let's just start with this size, and if it fits. It does, but not how I like. And no. Nope. Nope. Let's use this. This little break free. It's not like a penetrating oil, like what you'd use on rusted bolts. It is not like that. It is actually purpose-built for guns, for cleaning, lubricant. As said on the bottle, it is a cleaner, a lubricant, and a preservative. So it actually helps keep the barrel nicer, longer. Barrel in general, all of the gun. No. Yeah, that's what I want. And now I need to get my other. Is this the one I need? Yep. But it doesn't thread in. It doesn't thread in correctly. Don't use that one. This little brass end doesn't quite thread into the end of the thingamadoo, and the Hoosaflots don't quite go together. So I need to find something different. This maybe? Maybe? I can get it out. See if it actually threads in correct. Please, I beg of you. Ooh, it's a little tighter than I'd like. Hey, Upchurch is live on Instagram. Does it fit? No, it doesn't. Awesome. So this little plastic tip is basically the same thing as that brass that I was trying to use, but it's made of plastic, so it's easier. It's more flexible, less likely to damage your barrel if you're not massively careful. I'm just gonna have to go with the brass. Grab me a set of pliers. I might have to message Maria, see if she would join the live stream and get me some viewers. Because I'm probably gonna be here a while. I'll actually set the bolt aside for now. Actually, I am entrusting you guys with it. Take good care of it as I need it to keep the rifle going. Who would have thought you would need the bolt from a bolt-action rifle to make it work correctly. It's just a crazy idea. So, I'm using these old patches that were sized for what looks to be a 240, and I'm using I'm running a 223, so these patches are actually oversized. This is what they start out as, and I fold them down to this. I fold them down so that they're easier to fit through the little eye on the end of the brass, and so that it actually gets into the rifling of the barrel. Gets into the rifling a little better, gets a little deeper clean. Just all around good. I just put some of this break free or whatever sort of cleaner lubricant you want to use on every flat surface on the patch. I just push it through. Just push it, pull it all the way through. That was first pass. See, it's nice and dirty. And I don't reuse the patches, because that's just putting the same gunk that you just took out back through the gun. So it's being kind of counterintuitive. You're trying to take the junk out of the barrel, so why put some more junk back in? I don't know about you, but that just sounds kind of like a counterintuitive. Yeah, I think that's the right terminology. Intuitive. Terminology. Oh my. Good thing I caught that. In case you couldn't see, the gun started to tip over. Come on. Yeah, that looks like kind of sort of close to what. I swear I can speak good English. But when the camera starts rolling, all my English schooling, all my grammar lessons just go out the window. Just soak that side and soak that side. So, the last two patches I ran, I did both little facets on either side of the brass on this side and both on this side. For the last two patches I did that, but on this one I only did the bottom one on this side and the bottom one on this side. So it's not putting as much of that penetrator lube stuff down the barrel, and it can absorb more. I'm sure there's some actual scientific reason behind why that's good. It's just habit for me at this point. And I'm about to make every gun enthusiast cringe. I'm about to look down the barrel of a gun. But don't worry, I took the bolt out and it is not loaded. I can see that it is still very dirty. And on it, you don't have to stay if you don't want to, because this is fairly mundane stuff. But I can't control you. They haven't invented virtual mind control yet. So I'm just gonna do same oiling as I did last time. Just put one there and one there. Again, I don't really know why I do. I just force of habit, I guess. And if no one joins before the time I get my gun clean, well, I'll just end the live stream, because there's no real point in staying. Because I'm still nasty, greasy, dirty. I literally just came in from the shop and remembered, hey, I went shooting today and my gun is sitting downstairs waiting to be cleaned. So I just came in and started cleaning. Well, came downstairs, put the glasses on, because I like my grandpa glasses. I don't know why, I just do. Probably has to do with some emotional attachment to my grandpa, but oh well. If you're wondering why I'm just looking so closely at the gun, I'm looking for any sort of noticeable amount of rust developing. Because I'm going to have to wipe it off again with more of this break free. I'm just going to grab a rag from... I have to take glasses off for that. These are very nearsighted glasses. I don't know. I'll just have to look for them later. I'll have to look for a rag later. Wonder if there's any in the drawers. Sharpening. No. Silicone treated super soft for cleaning and polishing fast. Nope. Maybe. There's a towel in the last drawer, but it was for setting on surfaces, so that if you spill oil or something on it, you don't really mess it up. Heaven knows I will. Heaven knows I'll spill some oil. Because back before we moved all this stuff into this room, pardon the French. Oh, pardon my French. But before we moved everything down into this room, well, over, more, not as much down, because we're still in the basement. But I would have the end of the barrel sticking over the desk quite a bit. So when I would put an oil-soaked cloth, oil-soaked one of these little doodads, in the end it would be such a tight fit that oil would squeeze out. Because you can't see it, but when I just put this in, oil squeezed out. And since this is the last patch that I took out, I'll try and run it with another fold in it to make the fit just a little tighter. And since I've been running these with all on all of them, I'm gonna run this one without. A little tight. A lot tight. Okay. It's in. There we go. Note to self, don't run it with that extra fold, because that was a very tight fit. So if you're wondering how I'm folding these, starting out with this full patch, take the bottom, make it meet up with the top, you folded it in half, and then I just fold it in half again. So then it's a quarter of what this patch was. Yeah, pretty close to a quarter. And then I just thread it into that little, there's a little hole in that brass tip. And I'm just threading this to there. Yep. Come on, Maria. I want someone here. I want more than just one person watching. Nah, I'll just do the one side. So this time, I oiled one side, but I didn't oil the other. Now I'm putting the oiled side to the top of the barrel. This is just something that's been, again, force of habit. No real explanation as to why. And then, with the next patch, I'll put the oiled side down. No real reason. That's just how I've done it. Now I keep running patches through until I get nothing but clean. Nothing but clean oil. Clean patches. Oil one side. Then these next two, I'll have the oiled side to the left or right of the left or right side of the barrel. Not sure yet which one I'm gonna do first, but it'll just depend. You know what? I'll go away from me. I'm gonna have to go upstairs and get something to drink. I'm getting kind of thirsty. Yeah, after this patch, I'm gonna go get myself something to drink. Well, I'll do a drying patch through it just 'cause I can. Just so that I can say that I did. And I'll be right back. I'm starting to get fairly thirsty. Okay, I'm back. And we have Kool-Aid. Heck yes. Now that I'm looking at it, it looks an awful lot like diesel. Like off-road diesel. Does not taste like it though. It does not taste like off-road diesel. And since Mama went into the big city of Terre Haute today, I have snacks. And so I'm just grabbing a fistful of Fruit Loops. Stale Fruit Loops and Kool-Aid. If that's not living a freaking dream, I don't know what is. Or having rice cooking in the microwave. And a 3-day beard I don't plan to shave. And I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. But I know the sun's still shining when I close my eyes. The irony of that is, it's nighttime here. Yeah, reach all the way over. This is bullcrap. Yeah. Eating stale Fruit Loops with my hand that's covered in cleaning solution. That doesn't sound like a remotely dangerous idea. Oh well. If I die, at least I would have left a beautiful corpse. I know I'm getting tired because my folds are getting sloppy. That's why I got Kool-Aid and Fruit Loops. I am the epitome of a white boy. Well, the patches are starting to look fairly clean now. so I'm gonna grab another fistful of not Cheerios, Fruit Loops. Wow, it's still just you, Anna. Hooray for my one faithful viewer that has a schedule that somewhat lines up with mine. I gotta get a drink of Kool-Aid. Nothing better. You know what? I think I'll run this as a dry patch. Get started. Not ideal, but it'll work. I should win the award for the most exciting, entertaining live stream ever. Because if this doesn't count as entertainment, YouTube can go kiss my butt. Got 2 patches left. In what I last got out. I'll have to get some more out anyway, so not a problem. I'll pour this one down the middle, just 'cause I can. Da 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 da. Perfect. And since it's not perfect, I ain't gonna show you guys. Oh, I dripped oil on the floor. How dare I? I'll start running another fold just to see how much tighter it gets. Not tighter, I mean cleaner. What did you say? I was gonna run another fold. What do I get to do? Put the extra fold in. But I'm running this extra fold so that it gets in the rifling a little better. And hopefully gets it just a little cleaner. Because all the cleaner I can get, the better. Oh, my goodness. You're tight. It came out about the same. But I'll just run the next few like next. Oh, Anna, what do you say? Run the next 4 or 5 patches like that with the extra fold. I'm giving you a choice. I'm gonna let you decide. And while the delay happens, I'm gonna grab me some Fruit Loops and Kool-Aid. Because Fruit Loops and Kool-Aid. And look at some of the pictures up on the wall. I have to take the glasses off so that I can actually see. These glasses are good for up close stuff, but more than, I would say, a foot away isn't any good. Dude, that hurts. I'll grab another fistful while I'm waiting on you, Anna. I'm waiting on your reply. Oh well, I'm gonna go against your advice and do four more with that extra fold. And the camera on my phone isn't that good. It did actually come out a little dirtier with extra fold. It came out a little dirtier, not much, but again, every little bit counts. Yes, it's a lot more effort, but I'd rather go through the effort of cleaning a barrel than replacing the barrel. That is not something I want to ever do. Well, until I have money at least. Get all the oil off the end with it. Ooh. Just gotta give it a few love taps. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. That isn't good. So, the tip came off in the barrel. I should have listened to your advice on it. This is a fairly bad box. This is getting serious. I'll just grab one of the magic thingy. Oh, grab. I'm going to use these as push rods. I'm going to use another one of those rod sets. That's, I don't know if that's the correct name or the technical name or even the correct name for them, but that's what I'm going to call them. Alright, so about where is it? Never mind. Buffering bad on my end, driving to rodeo. Oh, Maria, you're driving to the second rodeo. Cool. Well, if you don't feel like watching, then go ahead, because this is just me. This just gave me an excuse to do a live stream. I've heard a channel that I watch, Wrangler Star, from up in Oregon. I've heard him say a couple times, when you're out of video ideas, just do an EDC. And if neither of you know what an EDC is, it's an everyday carry video. Like what you carry in your pockets every day, like your wallet, your knife, your phone, stuff like that. I don't choose to go that route. I go for gun cleaning videos, since that's what I do all the time. Well, I like to do that a lot more than half the stuff we do here. Uh-oh, I didn't see your comment. No. Okay. Oh. But instead of doing one-off EDC videos, I do one-off gun cleaning videos. And it's usually with the same gun every time. This is my favorite gun. Well, at least we have two people watching. I have two people watching now. And Maria, in case you're wondering about the glasses, no, I don't need them. And I probably should, because they do actually enhance my up-close vision. In a situation like this, I would like to have all the up-close vision I can get. Anna, what do you agree with Maria about? I'm half distracted. Half distracted and can't see. I can't see longer distances. Can't see very long distances. Kids don't actually say cool and hip. Or do they? Because in case you don't know, Maria, I don't have much outside contact. Ooh. That one had a little shininess on it. That last patch had a little shiny stuff on it. I'm kind of hoping that's just lead. So, Maria, if you can't stay because of you having to go to the rodeo, send some of your homesteading friends over, work your magic, make some post, do something, I don't know. Do whatever you did on my first stream, because that went freaking peachy. I liked how that went. Got lots of help, got lots of advice. And who knows, maybe some of your subscribers might know I'm doing something wrong. If you don't feel like it, or because like I said, this is more of a one-off video. Hence why I'm almost out of Kool-Aid. No, I'm out of Kool-Aid. This is bullcrap. I'm gonna go get more. To get more Kool-Aid, here I come. What'd I miss? I don't imagine I missed much of anything. Oh, you have to leave, Maria? I'll see you later. You've actually been in one of my live streams while Maria was there as well. So technically you guys met there. And shocker, it was a gun cleaning video. You think for me not having massively good memory, I would remember this. I would remember more, but... And what are you thanking me for, Maria? Because again, crappy memory. Oh. Never mind, I'm reading that wrong. I'm sorry, I'm dumb. And see you later, Maria. Have fun at the rodeo. Don't get kicked by a bull. Getting kicked by a bull or getting bucked off of a horse is not something you ever want to experience. Who'd have thought? But it doesn't generally feel good. Okay, we're back down to one viewer. Gee, I wonder who. So, since Maria got to stop in, it's better than nothing. I would have liked her to stay a little longer, but, you know, life. Just douse this patch in oil. Oil leakage. Here I come. Ugh. Tight squeeze. Tight squeeze. You like my haircut? That is literally a buzz cut. I just set the clippers to a certain level and just... That's how we've always done it. And that's the easiest way to do it by yourself. Because I won't have to do any styling, which is freaking great. And yes, I did. It's called a mirror. I would like to have some music going, but, you know, copyright issues. And as much fun as it is being able to quote almost every song that you have, I don't feel like going through the trouble of trying to credit every one of them. And I can't put on Pandora because it shuts off automatically when I open YouTube. I have the hiccups. This is horrible. Clean up some of the oil over there. Fold it in half once, fold it in half again. And pull it through. And we'll run it down and back. Still looking dirty. Hiccups are very annoying. Yes, especially when you're on video and you try and hold them in, and then they just become downright painful. But I've learned little ways to prevent them. Well, cure, quote unquote, cure them. It's not very easy to explain how, so I'll just let you keep suffering through them, because I'm not that nice today. I've used up all my nice dealing with a certain person here on camp that I do not feel should be named. I'm nice enough to try and protect her identity in this situation, so that is using up a lot of nice there. Ooh, don't wiggle that around too much. My goodness. It's taking up so many patches. Why? I need a nap. Wonder who that could be. I don't know. Time to look down the barrel again. Because I'll probably run a couple of dry patches just to get a good idea of how clean it is. Alright, let's do this the safe way. I can see a reflection in the barrel. I don't see any gunk. Oh, hey, put it on the stand the right way. Put it on the stands the right way, you dummy. Again, put it on the stands the right way, you dummy. I'll do one more oiled patch. And then I'll grab another little bit and do a couple dry. And then see. I'll do a extra fold. I wonder how I charged my phone. Had to check what percent my phone battery was at. Pull it back out and ooh, that's nasty. I ain't gonna let you guys see that. Ew. 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 It's better. That'll work. Don't touch the door again, you idiot. So, I touched the door, which is white, with my greasy, nasty hands, and left a mark. So I tried to clean that up a little bit. And it's not perfect, but it's better. Now time to run a few dry patches in there. Let's put some of those back. Yeah. What's that? 1, 2, 4. It'll be 4 dry patches. I'll do 1 with an extra fold. It was actually easier to get in without the oil on the patch. I was thinking that the oil would actually give it some lubricity to help it slide in better, but I think that it actually screwed me and swelled up the patch a little, which actually made it worse, made it harder to push in. I don't know. It's weird. Now I'm just running the normal quarter fold patch. Just fold it in half and then fold it in half again. The last 2 I did with an extra fold so that they would reach in just a little more. Dude, I need to turn the AC on down here. I'm starting to get a little warmish. Someone needs to turn thermostat down. Not just in the house, but in freaking Indiana. because it's been like freaking Mexico weather. Hot and humid. Just blech. Blech. I'll grab 2 more patches. I'll do the normal fold and put some oil on it. Well, nah. I'll do it with the extra fold and oil it to get some more in there, because the last 2 patches ran pretty dry. Do it tight. Ooh. Off the camera, that hit on me. At least with every patch I put through, and it comes out nasty, it gets that much cleaner. We're running at almost 53 minutes. Wow. I'm gonna run one last dry patch. Depending on how this turns out, I think I'm done with cleaning the inside of the barrel. And so, that right there. That part of the process is done. Now I just need to find a rag. And I'll put all these up wherever they went. Alright, what? I need to find a rag. Nope. Oop. Better not show the hat. I'll just grab this. And so now I'll get my little nylon brush and some of this Outers gun oil. You can't read that because I'm too lazy to bring it up to the camera. And I'm just gonna scrub in these little crevices where it's hard to get stuff to. I'll just put some of this on the ends of the bristles. Now I need something to, well, I'll just use the little Myrica rag that I have. Myrica. Yeah. I think I'll just. Not very clean, but it's cleaner than the rest. That'll work. And now, I'll just wipe this all down with some gun oil. Get it clean. Get it cleaner at least. And voila. Without getting too nitty gritty, too into the nitty gritty, we're good. And now that the actual main rifle is done, well, done as far as I'm concerned, make sure not to bump the scope, because that is a good way to get someone killed. Bump scope, put it out of whack, it bumps and gets out of sighted, unsighted, weird terminology that I don't know. And obviously I'm talking far, far extreme to what will actually happen. But you'll knock it out of alignment, and it might be off enough that, hey, it actually, I'm talking out my butt, I'm sorry. I do this anyway when I'm cleaning guns. I sort of just talk to myself, because it's usually late at night, and I'm usually alone. Obviously, I'm not massively alone. I have the internet. But comparatively, Mom and Dad are asleep, I think. You know what? I think Toolbox Buddy. Nah, I think I'll just keep with. I'll just use a little more gun oil on it. Just use a little bit. There's preventative lube. I'll just pour a little down in there. And put a little bit on there. And run this around a couple times. I think it goes like that. I'll actually leave it like that so I can get to this little facet and this little facet. I'll work it around. Work it around. Work it, girl. A little spider silk. I'll find another halfway clean place on my rag. I'll just wipe some of this off. That's about as clean as I care to get it. See, nice, shiny, not covered in grease. Not covered in used grease. I think after I finish my 500 round break-in, I'll put some more oil, not oil, grease on the gun. I think I'll put a little bit of grease on it. Woo! That was close. I'll put a little more on it. Heh, moron. I know it. I'll have to get a good rag down here and clean it. And clean up my handprints on the wall. Not wall. Door frame, but, you know. Because I'm nasty. Just rubbing a little bit of grease on there, just as to act as a layer of lubricant and as a sort of rust preventer, hopefully, if all goes well. Well, all is going well right now. The gun hasn't fallen over. Now that I said that, I'm probably going to jinx myself. I have probably jinxed myself because of that. Alright, that's good enough for me. I'll just push that on up in. Lock bolt down. Done. Oh, you're tight. And push bolt down. Just run the bolt a few times. That needs some grease in there. I'll just put a little on there. Now just bump scope. Oh my god, the gun's gonna be out of sight. You're gonna shoot someone. Well, good. It'll be one less idiot in the world. Time to start throwing stuff away. Oh. Yes. Time to start throwing stuff away. Start putting all the cleaning stuff back. Like I said, start putting all the cleaning stuff back in its proper place usually. No. Oh my goodness, these are freaking heavy. Uh-oh. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Perfect. Oh no, not perfect. Oh my hand. Ugh. Feels good to stand up. My legs are starting to cramp up. Well, not cramp up, they're just getting stiff. Hey, my buckle to my multi-tool was open. Well, the gun cleaning is over, and it's been nothing but... It's been only on for majority of it. It's running on 1 hour and 10 minutes, so that's about long enough. So good riddance. Come on, come on.